the process of releasing a record today, it's a constantly changing process because we're in this really transitional period in the music business, especially in the master business, with the transition to on-demand streaming being the predominant means of consumption and distribution of music. We're all having to adapt to that. But having said that, the traditional means of connecting music with listeners still exist. So those would be radio, terrestrial radio, broadcast radio, and then also internet radio and Sirius XM goes along with that. And then traditional publicity, print magazines, television, such things. And then also there's the emerging digital media, which is connected to similar means of storytelling, but a different set of challenges. And then we have the very much on the rise is digital marketing, digital advertising, marketing directly to streaming services, which is kind of comparable to marketing to record stores used to be, which is, by the way, also something we still do. We have traditional retail. Selling vinyl is a huge priority for us. So those are the basic elements. And once we've completed the A&R process of signing the artist, the development process, making the record, once we have a product, which is master recordings, let's call it an album because that's usually the focus, then that dovetails into the marketing process where we have a period of setup where we'll announce the release months before the street date, with ample time to manufacture product and get it to stores. That's mostly primarily a process of getting the word out about a release digitally so that we're getting good placement at services. We're getting traditional and primarily online press. We're sharing music. We're sharing videos, and usually doing this in conjunction with an artist's touring plans. And like it would have been in a previous era, we're trying to build awareness, build buzz, build a story behind a release, so that when we actually get to street date, which is becoming more and more arbitrary because, most of the activity is digital, but it's still about actually having product and having product in stores. Then we can make a real impact. And then the process of marketing that album, such as it were, continues for months afterwards. Will continue to be, we might roll out a couple of instant grats or singles or videos prior to release, and then continue to, work focus tracks through the release. And the drivers depend on the project. Sometimes we have a project where it's very radio-centric, radio-focused, but, that still includes a heavy interaction from the digital side where we might be building a story digitally before we go to a certain radio format. So there's a lot of interplay. And we have a team of 9 here at Rounder. We have a head of marketing. She and I, working with the marketing team from Concord, which is our parent company, will devise the marketing plan. And then we assign it to a project manager here. And we have a product manager who sets up the manufacturing timelines. And then the project manager will connect our marketing plan with the shared service resources that Concord has that serve the 6 labels that are under Concord's front line. So that's a lot of information to throw out there at once, but that's kind of a sort of a 1,000-foot overview of the process.